We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Marcus Stroman gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Stroman, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
In there, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A little low. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 1-0 the count. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Kevin Biggio comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Mike Ford, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Swing and a liner. Garcia patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So we got him looking there. Torres goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Hicks swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Previous history with Luis Severino, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth. Not shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Yes.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that's the second out.
Batting fifth. The
First pitch on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's quickly 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in Esteban Florial, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Florial normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Count for 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Casey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
0-1's the count.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Third inning, no score to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Adalberto.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. High and deep to right center. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he is in there.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1 to count. Here it comes.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Lifted in the air out to center field. Stanton on the run, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Danny Jansen will be next. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
1-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in for the Jays, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind it.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit out toward second. Torres picks it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seared down the first baseline. Shaw has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it brings Esteban Florial in at the plate. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. late that time for a strike. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their path.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Not shortstop.
Bo Bichette will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bichette, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So after ready once again, Adalberto Mondesi. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Adalberto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brendel Grichuk.
The right fielder.
And that misses ball 1.
Grichuk.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Casey. And that's in there for strike one. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 9.
Hit on the ground to short.
Mondesi brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Jays lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Mike Ford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off-kilter here to start the 6th.
3-1 the count now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Richard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled away. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now back.
Stepping in, Estevan Florio. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia.
Yeah, in his last.
Leury
That ball's foul.
Garcia.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Kevin Biggio stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Two and one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.R.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Romano, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Casey arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Popped up. Shaw has room in foul territory. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in,
Luke Voigt.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is last half.
Leading up for Toronto.
Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Chad
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 6.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone!
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there.
Now batting. Number 9.
In now, Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Leury Garcia will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
3-1 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And the count will be full. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. Florial makes the catch to retire the side. But they strike. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Mike Ford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stepping up now, Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Set to deal on 2-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Got him. Standing in, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Davy Garcia is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 83.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garcia.
Liner towards second. And quickly there are two away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 as he chases the slider. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Rendell Gritcher is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2-1 to count. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate now, Donovan Casey as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes.
Leading off. For the next
Aaron Judge is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. The numbers, 282 to start play, 4 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Yankees, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Jays used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Marcus Stroman earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball.
Happy Saturday morning.